Alright guys, so we're here for another episode of Movie Talking People. It's me, Embargo, again.
Hey.
We're going to do a spoiler review for Avengers Infinity War. So if you have not seen Avengers Infinity War and you do not want to hear spoilers, you just want a quick little review on it, go check out our non-spoiler review. It's also on the page. Tell the people about your experience when the girl sat down next to you.
Yeah, so Campo decides to go to the bathroom, and as soon as he gets up, the girl comes walking up the aisle, sits down next to us, looks over, and realizes she's in the wrong seat, gets up, laughs, and walks away and says sorry. And then I hear her telling the story to, I guess, her guy up there.
Were they the people right behind us?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. I'm surprised you noticed that, but not the girl that went in and out 20 times. It was probably that girl.
She was small, she wasn't big like you said.
You got a problem? Not there's anything wrong with that. So okay, let's talk about the movie. We did our little review here. I said that I will put this movie somewhere in like an 8 range. Bargo said he put it somewhere in the 7 range. And I mean like close to that number, not like any number in the 7s or 8s.
Yeah.
So, realistically, tell me about this movie.
Okay, well, I mean, I've watched every Marvel movie that's come out recently, and just in comparison, I expected a lot more. I wanted to see a lot more of, like, everybody together fighting. Like, instead of solo fights off in the middle of nowhere, where, like, there's, like, 3-on-1, stuff like that. It would have been nice to see the whole team together. Every cast member, every superhero, all together.
Okay, well,
doing a nice battle, yeah.
The movie starts out in a way that it wasn't that it was bad. I actually enjoyed most of the build-up, but everything just seemed a little bit strange. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you took 3 guys that we're not used to seeing in this situation, and you put them in space all of a sudden, and it was like, okay, you know what I mean? And then, like, Spider-Man never really fit into the story at all.
He was sick though. Once he got that suit on, he was good to go.
Yeah, he gets an Iron Spider suit. That was sick.
Yeah.
But
then he gets knighted to be an Avenger.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Like, there's lots of little things in this movie that are amazing, and there's lots of things that take away from it. Like, there's nothing's really properly built up to me. Like, if that makes sense. There's, like I said before, there's so much going on that you don't fully get any story. You kind of get a little bit of this and a little bit of that and a little bit of this other thing, and then it slowly kind of comes together, but not like a good movie like, let's say, Pulp Fiction, where the stories intertwine and weave in so well and make it matters. Everything matters. And this movie was kind of just like one group of people just trying to fight Thanos, even though they're probably the weakest group of people, minus the fact that they have Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
And then
one thing that drove me nuts about that too is the time. Like, why wouldn't he go back in time when?
Yeah, I kept saying that. Why wouldn't you?
Like, why wouldn't you just go back before he got the stones? Get the Avengers together, get everyone notified, get the boys together, and go defend the first stone with everybody, knowing that that's who would show up, right?
Listen, and I knew there was going to be deaths. I automatically anticipated that Iron Man was going to die because technically the new Avengers that are going to happen, it won't be with him. It's going to be like Spider-Man, Doctor Strange, Captain Marvel, you know, whoever else. I didn't get enough Winter Soldier, who's like my favorite person, so I was automatically didn't like that.
He was like like, I guess the hype was built up from the
you don't even get to see him use his
Black
arm
Panther,
or anything. Yeah.
And he just walks around with a rifle shooting things, and then he's done.
Yeah, he also never reloaded that rifle.
Yeah, he got a double mag. You didn't see it?
They were there for like 2 hours fighting. Okay. The Thor story was great.
Yeah.
I loved that.
That was my favorite part.
Thing.
Yeah.
The
agreed.
Thor, Rocket, Groot, the dwarf guy.
Yeah.
That was dope. I'm so I enjoyed that a lot. I don't know, like, Captain America's story was good, but until it got to the battle, I didn't really care. Like, I don't know if that makes sense. Like, it just, It didn't really do anything for me until the battle.
Yeah, I think the crew that pissed me off the most was the Doctor Strange crew with Iron Man.
That was bad. That whole section of the movie is actually like I was pretty upset with all of that. Like the Guardians are so like, other than the fact that they're funny, it's not a good part of the movie.
They're irrelevant in the battle though.
Yeah.
Like literally.
Well, what are they gonna do? Like one guy's just a big guy with knives. Yeah. Like Iron Man at least has a suit, and Spider-Man at least has power, right?
Yeah.
And a suit. Doctor Strange is like the strongest person in the universe other than Scarlet Witch. And it's like, I don't know. And the Hulk situation.
Oh my god.
Let me tell you how pissed off that made me.
Oh my god.
The whole time I was like, okay, let's go.
Hulk.
Let's go.
Hulk.
Let's go.
Hulk.
The thing of that movie, the best part of that whole movie that I couldn't contain, like I almost wanted to freak out, was when Thor came down at the thing and he's like, "Give me Thanos," and he starts fucking everybody up. Like, Thor's a god.
Yeah.
Like he should have ended the movie when he did that and been like, "You're no god" or something, or "I'm a god. This is a god." And like when he went up to him after he got him.
Yeah, I mean, it could have been like things could have been done so much differently, I guess, in my mind. Like I would have enjoyed a different whole story put through, like the build up, the Doctor Strange aspect, that Guardian of the Galaxy team actually having a use. And like I don't know much about the whole like next for the Avengers story, but what do you do now when half of your team is dead?
This is the thing though, and I'll explain this to you why I didn't like this movie. Like, not why I didn't like it, because there's a lot to like here, okay?
Yeah, no, I agree.
But the thing that I had expectations of 9s or 10s out of 10s for this movie. This was going to be the most epic movie ever, and it wasn't, because I'll tell you why. You get impact from people dying, right? Gamora dies. Spoiler, obviously, spoiler review. Gamora dies. When he threw her in there was emotion there. There was actual emotion in that scene. When Loki dies, there was like emotion in that scene. When everyone just starts evaporating, it was like, oh, they're all dying. Like 90% of them fucking die. So you're like, oh, I don't even care anymore. And you know there's a Spider-Man movie coming out next year. So you know Spider-Man's not dead.
Yeah.
Like, I don't
know. Yeah, I thought it could have been... I don't know. Like, were they supposed to lose? Like, is that how the comic portrays it? Is that what's going on?
Yeah, but they in the comic, they win because Nebula, the blue girl, takes off his gauntlet. Like, she gets him and gets it off. But, like, they had it off in the movie. And fucking Star-Lord, the stupid idiot that he is.
I know, don't get me started about him.
I don't know. There's a lot of stuff here that's really bad.
I hate seeing the boys lose.
Listen, it's not even seeing them lose. Like, I'm okay with that. It's that...
How they lost?
You build up this movie. There's so much build up, and it starts to get good with the war scenes. I really like that Wakanda. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And then it kind of just leads you to another movie where you're like... And it doesn't lead you into a movie where, like, okay, we're mid-battle and now the movie's over. Get ready for part 2.
No, it takes you to, like, guys sitting down, getting ready to fight Thanos and Doctor Strange. It
takes you to a point, everyone's dead now. So now, how do we even fight that?
You couldn't do it with everyone alive. How are you going to do it with, like, 50%
They can't be dead. This is the thing. There has to be another universe, because you would not kill off Spider-Man. Spider-Man, in the Marvel universe, right now, well, even prior, he's the biggest moneymaker in Marvel. That's the go-to guy, Spider-Man. You're not... It's like Batman. You're not gonna fucking kill Batman.
What does DC have after Superman?
Yeah, but Batman sells movies.
I know.
Superman is, like, mediocrely sells movies.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, not that there's anything bad about Thor or those guys, but now that they have Spider-Man, Spider-Man is the key go-to guy. And you're gonna kill him off? No, that doesn't happen. You also killed off Black Panther, which... see what I mean? Like, that's how you know right away. The people who died are so key that there's no way that that's gonna stay.
No, something has to happen. I think, like, if they do, like,
they're
Avengers
probably
2,
lost in, like, a alternate dimension or something. You know what they're gonna be in? The negative zone.
That, like, between Earth and whatever?
Yeah, where it's like a place where you don't go. I think it was in Doctor Strange. And if you go there, nothing that you do there is... the repercussions don't take place in the regular universe.
Yeah, I think so, maybe. But then how do you release a Spider-Man movie?
Avengers comes out next May. And
So
I'm pretty
you're
sure the
hoping-
only movies between now and then is Ant-Man and Wasp.
And they weren't even there. That's good then. So I don't know, maybe they'll
And I heard that takes place after, but
May
my brother was telling me that it comes before, like the events of Ant-Man and Wasp happens before
this.
What if it happened after? Think about it. Maybe what they're doing has something to do with getting the
bigger
people back,
story.
right? Because they can go like molecule. Maybe the people
They
are
can go
there
in
somewhere,
between
right?
that. Yeah. Maybe like how he went so small and he was in that dimension and found a way out.
Because like the wife has been lost there.
Yeah.
And I think that she is cast in this movie as Michelle Pfeiffer, so I'm assuming that the wife's gonna come back.
Yeah, maybe.
So maybe she's like, well, I was there, I saw this,
Yeah.
while I was trapped there.
I saw these guys.
And all of them just turned into like random molecules, and they're not like, I don't know. There's so many things here. Like we're kind of just rambling on, but like I don't know. Was this movie good? Yeah. Was it watchable? Yeah. Is it what I expected? No. Am I disappointed? Yes.
Yeah, I guess in the sense of
It's not a complete movie, and I know there's lots of movies that have to be continued, and it's good, the to be continued. But this movie left you in a place that it wasn't like a satisfying ending.
no, it was like happy for the villain and it ended.
Yeah, and I mean Thanos is great in this movie. He's the best villain ever in a Marvel movie.
Agreed. They're all the same.
And a lot of his thing makes sense. Like his purpose for doing what he's doing actually makes sense. But it's like it's just kind of stupid. Like everything in this movie just kind of like we had to make this movie. I don't know. It's better than Avengers Age of Ultron. But is it better than like the movie we just recently got Black Panther, which was great. And we just came off Thor, Ragnarok, and Spider-Man and Guardians that were all good movies.
Mm-hmm.
And this movie, like I said, not to say it's not good, but it's not what you expect. Like, if for Thor, the Ragnarok to be that good and Black Panther to be that good, and then have Avengers not even, like, almost not pale, it pales in comparison to that, it's
yeah, I know what you mean. It's not, this doesn't do it for me. It didn't do it for me, I don't know. Like, I already want to see part 2. Like, I need to see part 2, that's what I feel.
Yeah, it's kind of like
I'm not satisfied.
Like, with Justice League, I was happy with what I got because I've never had a Justice League movie, and I guess, like, it was just good enough for me. You know what I mean?
I thought this was better than Justice League.
Oh yeah. But my point is, when you have Wonder Woman that came up before that was so good, and then make a worse Justice League, it's disappointing. I mean, for me, the disappointment factor wasn't as big because we never got that before.
I think it's these movies where they go to put in all these cast members, like Avengers and Justice League. I think it's too much, because like even Justice League, like I expected so much from that, and you got nothing. Like you have so much potential there.
Yeah, they need to definitely. I think that they'll work it out for this part 2. I think everything that happened now will make more sense with the second part. But the way you left me off here, I was just like, I mean, there's a lot of jokes in it. I would say 50% of it was funny.
Mm-hmm.
The other 50% was kind of just felt like they were forced jokes.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like there was only a couple where I actually like laughed all that.
Yeah. Like I don't want to lead anyone to believe that this movie's terrible or anything, but the reason it's coming off negative for us is because you want to get out your frustration of why you're disappointed with this movie.
But like there was like so many good movies, and then this. It's like the same thing with Justice League.
Yeah.
I think it's just because of the star power. I don't know what it is with these movies, but. And Doctor Strange, man, use your time warp, alright, and get it together.
Yeah, there were so many things. Like Scarlet Witch is so powerful. Why, instead of destroying the stones in the guy's head, why didn't she destroy the stones in the Infinity Gauntlet?
Yeah.
Keep him distracted. I'll just shine my little beam thing. Also, she doesn't have an accent in this movie. Little things like that are what pisses me off. She's a Russian person with a Russian accent for her entire life, and after being American, quotes, for like 3 years, she doesn't have an accent anymore. She just
I didn't even notice that. I heard you talking about it in the movie.
Like all of a sudden, and then at the end it comes back. Right at the very end of the movie, she has the accent again.
Yeah, that's funny. I didn't even notice that.
I mean, she gave some nice cleavage action there. You know, I'm not disappointed with that, but and for the first time, I'm being realistic. For the first time, the women in this movie were not overly sexualized. Like in any other movie, you're gonna get a guaranteed Black Widow bent over, zoom in right on her ass like moment.
Yeah.
And I don't know, it was good. I've had better.
Yeah, agreed.
So I don't know. Well, you can get an official rating eventually when I review it tomorrow on campo.reviews. Check for the link in the bio. Well, that's it for us. You got anything else?
Yeah, check out campo.reviews for movies and news.
And stuff like dues?
Dues.
Alright, so I guess that's it. So like, comment, and subscribe.